made my list and checked it twice.
They like it. Oh, ha ha! Stupid funny faces.
Some
and all
people
that.
just don't like stuff. I mean, I never like anything on Facebook.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Yeah. Okay, that's people.
Like I said, our listeners are meatheads.
Okay.
On the first day of Christmas, our listeners gave to me a big freaking stinking headache. On the second day of Christmas, our listeners gave to me no communication and a big freaking stinking headache. On the third day of Christmas, our listeners gave to me 3 failed sponsors, no communication, and a big freaking stinking headache. On the 4th day of Christmas, our listeners gave to me 4 bowel movements, 3 failed sponsors, no communication, and a big freaking stinking headache. On the 4th day of Christmas, our listeners gave to me no respect. 4 bowel movements, 3 failed sponsors, no communication, and a big freaking stinking headache.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve.
I was getting into that song.
Oh, good for you, Eddie. I'm happy for you.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I pissed him off.
It's the best
Yeah,
time
it
of
makes
the
me
year.
off. I don't know. I'm sorry that I don't. First of all, I never tell anybody, you guys, to shut up. I never tell another man to shut. So if I did say it on there, I will apologize. But I didn't tell you. I just
Okay, maybe you
listening
said,
to-
but you sure implied it.
Okay, well, now I
Eddie.
apply it.
It's the
Okay, so what else am I
wonderful
thinking?
time of the year.
Between you and Eddie and these
I love
Dodgers,
it.
you
I
guys, I
love
never
Eddie.
heard Dodgers complain so much, and yet they're on their way, and I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else
What
to
did I
say.
say? What did I?
You're complaining
that-
about
that-
the coach why they're
Yeah.
not winning, and Eddie's complaining about the people other teams cheat. Okay, well,
Okay.
we can't change it.
We-
All you gotta do is move on.
I can't give a criticism of the team I like.
Yes,
Okay.
I can, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
what-
Hey, I'm
what-
trying to tell
I
you,
mean-
you'll be okay. Yeah, I heard what
Okay.
you're thinking. I'm not saying for you to shut up, and it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, okay, I hear you, but hey, your times are coming. I
I'm
believe.
sorry,
I believe your time's coming.
Next time, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Forget it.
Oh my God. Okay,
I'll-
then
I'll-
the
I'll
Dodgers
sit here
suck.
and wait.
I think they stink. How's that?
We should all go to a game.
I'm telling you, you guys are going to be good, and that's not good enough. I listened to your opinions. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sorry. I hope they I don't even know the coach. I don't care about the coach. If you think you need a new coach, get a new coach.
Okay, cool. Every time I see, the Chiefs lost, it was a tough game. Blah, blah, I'm just saying, hey, just sit there and wait. Your time will come.
I am waiting.
You can give your little opinions on the
I
Chiefs,
am
but
waiting.
I can't say anything. I prefer a coaching change. I think we need a coaching change. No, man, shut up and wait.
I didn't tell you to. Oh my God. No, I didn't say that. You implied that I meant. I just said, hey, everything's going to be okay. I wish please play this on the podcast so people can hear what was said.
I'll do the whole 10-minute thing.
Please do it.
I have
because
no right to get.
all of a sudden I told him to shut up. I told him to shut up.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden now I didn't. I just implied it. Everything is always changes when it comes down to the truth coming out. I never told nobody to shut up. Nobody.
So you didn't use the word. Okay, good for you.
I didn't tell you to
Sit there
shut
and
up.
Wait.
Did I?
Okay, sit there and wait. Okay, that's.
You just said I didn't tell you to shut up. I just insinuated.
Whatever.
I insinuated it, right?
Okay.
Hello, Charlie. Oh God, here we go. Well, we're waiting for our guest. I don't know. See, Eddie, why do you even bring the Dodgers up? And then all the troubles the Dodgers have. The Dodgers are just fine.
They'll be okay.
Your Dodgers are fine. I mean, I'm sorry you can't win a lot.
I'm sure they're fine.
And you know
But
what? I post about the Chiefs all the time. I do when they win or lose. But you know what?
I want better now or better.
I want you to want better, and I'm telling you, it's coming. That's all I can tell you. I'm an Angel fan. I shouldn't even be telling you. You guys are going to be taking home the trophy. I like the Dodgers, but I'm like, hey, you guys got a good fucking player for $700 million. Your time definitely is coming. That's all I said. I didn't tell you to shut up. I didn't tell Eddie to shut up.
No, just wait.
I really don't even care about the Dodgers, but I'm happy that you got this dude because he's fucking amazing. We lost him and you got him. You need a new coach?
Who's
yeah,
we?
you know what? I don't even like the coach. Get rid of him.
And that's the thing. You own the Angels or you're part. You just.
No,
that's the
I
team
claim
like.
I claim my team because just like I like the Chiefs. I mean, they're
Dodgers
not
on
doing
my team. They're the team I.
Okay.
I root for, and
now I
that's
gotta
it.
say that. Now I gotta say it in correct form.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First, I'm telling people to shut up. Now I'm owning the Angels and I own the KC Chiefs. God damn, I'm doing a good job, guys.
You should be paying
Oh,
us $700 million a year.
I guess so.
I
Is there
think that
anything else with this payday? Is 700? Is it just 10 years or is it longer than 10 years?
10 years.
That's it. So
Well,
what is
he's
this thing where he
it,
gets 2 million? He's getting two
it, it's
million.
it, it's
The
real.
first 10 or the first 5?
he's
Well, it's
getting
real.
2 million a year, and then
Okay.
68 a year after for the whatever from 2034 to
So
2043.
basically, it's a 20-year deal. He's getting.
Yeah, it's a 20-year.
He's gonna play for 10, and then he's gonna get paid another 10.
So if he can play longer, he'll get 2 million, and if he can't play, he still get 2 million.
I think
Extra,
he's guaranteed.
extra.
I think he's guaranteed all this money.
So the first 10 years, is he getting the 70 or 68 million a year,
No,
or is he getting 2 million for 10 years?
2
Or for
million
5?
a year. 2 million a year for 10 years.
What
The
is
fuck?
that? God. All right. You know what? I can't do this. So
It's 2 million. It's 2 million a year for 10 years, and then after
that-
the 10 years, every July 1st for 10 years, he's going to get $68 million
so the bulk of his contract is when he's done with his contract.
when he's done playing. Yeah.
Oh my god! So he's only getting 2 million a year the first 10?
Yeah.
Or he can still continue playing, and then he's getting.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck? What is he already? Did the Angels pay him a lot of money?
I don't know what he made with the Angels.
I mean, 2 million's a lot to us, but you know when you get in the big, you got money, you
He
blow
probably
it.
he probably got what
'Cause
they're
he was
thinking
on
of
a-
giving Yamamoto, like not as
100?
much, but
At least 100.
I don't know what.
rough, I
Let's,
mean.
well, let's
Oh,
see
so
what
he's
he made with the
fine. He
Angels.
could live off of 2 million a year until he's retired and then get 70 million. God.
Well, plus
Lord.
I think they were. I was reading somewhere where he was like projected to make like 50 million in endorsements a year. This
So
year.
he's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
so
he'll
he'll
be
get
fine.
he'll get endorsements plus the 2 million just to go out and have fun,
Mhm.
and then when he retires is when the big bucks roll in.
Yeah, that's when he's. Can you imagine getting $68 million check every July 1st for 10 years?
I can't imagine getting a $2 million check.
Must
All
be
right.
nice. Huh?
Yes, Alberto, I apologize. I know I didn't tell you to shut up, and I would never tell you or Eddie or
Okay,
Alyssa
and you didn't tell
or
me
Sancho
directly, but-
Claus. But
You
you,
didn't use
did
those
say
words, fine.
yes. You did say you thought that I meant that. So there's a difference. Okay, come on. You got to give me the benefit of the doubt. Got to. And I know you know me well, and maybe
Yeah,
you
well.
thought I thought that, but I was just telling you, man. You guys are gonna be. And I love what you think you need for the Dodgers, not your team, but the Dodgers. I love that you have that. I have the same for the teams that I like. I was just saying, I'm sorry that I said
making-
your time's coming, and I wish it was yesterday, but it's not. I'm sorry.
You're making Eddie cry.
Oh,
He,
God. All right, let's bring
You
our
make-
guest out because he looks like he's getting pissed off too.
he made $5.5 million last year.
Oh, well, good for him. God, you know what? Eddie, everybody's making good money, and I'm happy
Except-
for everybody, okay?
Except us, huh?
Yeah, well, we need to start throwing the ball or something because or dressing up like Santa Claus. Something. We got to do something. Maybe a blue Santa Claus suit will get us some money. What do you think?
Wow, maybe.
All right, let's bring out our guest. You remember Sancho Claus, Eddie?
Oh yeah,
You didn't even know he's coming on, do you?
I
You
didn't know he
guys
was
are
coming on.
something else. Okay, well, Mike Flores, actor Mike Flores, and also known as Santa Claus, we brought him back, and for the Christmas holidays, we're gonna bring him out right now. Oh Lord,
What's up, gentlemen?
what's up, Sancho?
Hey,
you
happy
doing?
holidays.
Happy
Christmas
holiday.
spirit, you know?
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Hey, I've noticed one thing about you. You're not much of a texter, are you?
No.
I've noticed that. I send him
Yeah.
messages, and he only clicks a thing to make a little tiny heart. So I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
asking him
just
message
like
questions, and
respond with like a thumbs up or, yeah, I don't know how to do it, I guess.
well, it's a good thing I didn't ask. Hey, you know, I was-
He's
'cause I
not.
was-
He's not tech savvy.
I just think he didn't like to do it. You don't like to do it, right?
No, so
No.
speaking on that Dodger player, right? The pitcher,
Oh God.
he's making $236 a minute for the rest of his life.
Dang.
My
For the-
neighbors
just-
figured it out. They went through the whole thing and they figured it out. It's just craziness, but
So he just made $236.
every
we were
minute.
ju- we were
Every
just
minute.
talking. We were just talking about how he's only getting $2 million for. I thought it was for the
20
first
years.
5
For 10 years.
For 10 years, and then after that, he's getting the bulk of his. So two.
Yeah.
That's only that's 2 times 10 is what 20. He's only getting 20 million for his contract for the 10-year contract, and then after that he'll get the 680 million.
Yeah, he'll get the
70
I think it's
That's
$68 million every July 1st for 10
for
years.
10 years. Damn.
Mhm.
That's good.
Hey, Mike, what would you rather have? The 2 million up, 2 million a year the first 10 years, and after that you get 68 million or whatever, 68 point something million for the next 10 after that to make up to
Right.
700 million, or vice versa. The
I
68
think
million the first 10.
I think vice versa, but the government's gonna tax you so much. It's better just to get it in little chunks because the government's gonna take, what is it, 25% of whatever you get, and the more you make, the more they take.
Well, you don't know
Right.
how it's going to be in 10 years. What tax rates are? They could be down. They
Right.
could be up. It's
'Cause I
a
heard
thing
it's
like
like-
it's a thing like when you win the lottery. Like, do you want to take the lump sum or do you want to? And then you got inflation.
Get paid over
the money.
time.
I mean, we think 68 million. I mean, it is a lot, but it's going to be worth less. I mean,
I think you take
you're going to be okay. He's going to be okay, but
For sure,
you
for
take
sure,
the
yeah.
money. You take the money up front because you don't know if you're going to live 10 years, 5
Yeah,
years,
that's true.
whatever.
Because they're breaking it down that 700 million, if that's what he just got with
yeah,
taxes,
Yeah.
he'd only get like
to
3.
81 years old or something. Uh-oh.
Oh God! See, you got him upset. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, man, you okay? What happened, Mike?
Who, me?
Yeah, they said if he got the 700 million and he was taxed on it, he would only get like 300
Oh yeah,
300
they're
some
hitting-
million.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
The government's taking your money.
I think
What-
it's a
what-
little under 500 million. I think it's a little under $500 million after taxes.
So
Actually,
I
one,
like that.
one
I like
of
that he
these joke
spread it.
sites.
Go
One
ahead.
of these joke sites actually said that because of California taxes, he was only going to get $53 a year.
Oh, God damn!
So, you know, a lot of people are moving to different states like Indiana, who has a lower tax rate, because millionaires are getting taxed in California. You go to
Mhm.
Indiana, you're paying like
I mean-
2% taxes, like instead of 10 or 9.5. Like, you know, you save a lot more money being in these different states. So
Yeah.
that's
Or
also,
you can go to a state that doesn't have tax,
I don't know that there is
like
one.
Florida. Isn't there Florida? Or,
Florida,
some-
I think Florida.
Well, some I think
I think
Texas.
Texas.
they-
I think Texas.
Vegas.
has taxes.
there's all sorts of taxes, but what
Yeah,
California has is like the high, personal income tax.
for sure.
Some states can run on sales tax or property taxes, but you keep more of your paycheck, but you might pay a little bit more on your house or
oh,
the
but okay,
toothpaste you buy.
but like on big contracts for like players or something
I mean-
like that, I always hear when they say I'm going to Miami because of that reason, or I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
some,
for
yeah,
players.
Let's
if
tax.
there's a good team in a low tax state, maybe you'll take your chance over there because you'll keep more of your money.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what do you think? You think he should have? Well, I don't know. You're probably a Dodger. Are you a Dodger fan? First of all, before I don't
Yeah.
want to ruffle feathers. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think the smart move?
Just wait.
If Yankees offered him, I don't know if did they offer him 700 million too? I don't know. If they-
I don't know
if
what
they did-
I don't know what they offered.
Okay, if it was you, and let's say you grew up as a Dodger fan, right? But you're in
Right.
sports now, so you played for the Angels. Now you could go. Teams want you now. You're a free agent,
Right.
and the Los Angeles Dodgers are offering you 700 million, and the New York has a tax, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well let's say, oh God, who's in Florida? The Devil Rays.
The
Who else
Rays
is
and
it?
Marlins.
Yeah, the Rays and
Yeah,
the
the
Marlins.
Marlins. Yeah.
Okay, well let's just go there. I was hoping
Well, I mean,
the Yankees didn't have a tax.
the-
Let's say
the-
the Marlins wanted you for 700 million. There was no
The-
tax on your paycheck.
The Rays
Yeah,
are
you would
okay,
go with
but they need a new
Person where you
stadium.
don't pay the taxes. For sure.
Yeah, but what if you're a diehard Dodger fan?
You go where the money is
Whoa.
because, you're going to lose a lot of that money. I don't know what the taxation is when you get richer, but I know it's a lot more than the regular 10%. So you're going to lose a lot of that money. Like, you got to think about you and your future. I'm a Dodger fan, but if I had an option to go where there was a non-tax state or a tax state, I would go with the non-tax state.
Alberto?
I mean, it's in the end, a lot of these. I mean, when you grew up, you have your favorite team, but you are an athlete, you're a professional. I forgot who, the one conservative, he was on the Giants. He gave advice to a teammate who wanted to take less money to stay on the team he liked, and he told him, "No, go get all the money you can. You're a professional. This is what you do."
Okay.
It's kind of like the reason I got all bothered and you got all bothered is because this is emotional for us fandom. We don't think about it in the sense of business. We're not players. We're not we're not general managers. We're not owners of teams. Friedman, he didn't think about it as I'm a Dodger fan and I want the best. He thought about it as business. If this didn't make business sense to sign Ohtani, he wouldn't have done it. Not for this money. To him, this is all business sense. This is this is the thing that people who really get upset with their teams and they're wishing death on coaches and players.
For sure,
they're dumb. They don't care about you. I mean, the Dodgers don't care about me. They care about themselves making money. Those owners, Friedman, Magic Johnson, they care about making money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they don't care about me.
I'm just curious if the player wasn't offered a contract in a state that was like what I was talking about, that didn't have a tax on their paycheck. To me, I would imagine not, right? Because why would he do that?
And don't believe me, somebody told him, hey, you know what? There's a good chance that okay, you play your 10 years, you head to Japan, maybe you don't get taxed as much. I don't know how they are in Japan, but he has a plan. I'm sure he has smart people around him who tell him, you know what, you do this, you just take the $2 million. Now you're going to get these $68 million for 10 years. You say you live in Texas and you're not getting taxed as much. Maybe, and that's all a gamble because you don't know what's going to be happening in 10 years.
So if he moves out of after 10 years, he moves out of LA and say he goes somewhere where there's a state that's no tax, that $68 million that he's owed, he don't get taxed on that?
I don't know how it works. It could still be because he's getting paid by a franchise based in California that he might.
Okay.
But
so I have
that makes sense.
It's the thing that go ahead.
Go ahead.
I have a really rich friend, right? And they moved to Indiana so that they wouldn't get taxed because they're so rich that they don't want to be taxed like that. So they moved to Indiana, and what they do is they come here once in a while so that they can actually do business in LA, but they have to have their residence in that state. And when you have that residence in that state, that's where you're taxed from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got to remember, even when you're rich, the way it works is, you don't get taxed on the money you have. You get taxed on the money you make, income.
Right.
So once, it's like when you win the lottery, and let's say you win 100 million, and they tax you, whatever they take 35 million, so you have $65 million left. Next year, they can't come tax your 65 because that's not income.
Right.
And for now, just.
Because there's always taxes.
There are some who want, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, but for like this guy, he's got a 10-year contract. Are they gonna tax him once on that? Or they're gonna do every year? I imagine because it's so spread out.
It's just like it's just like us. Whatever we make that year, we get taxed. Okay. If we make more, they'll take more. If we make less.
So if he makes $2 million, they're going to tax him on $2 million. If he makes $68 million, he's going to get taxed on $68.
The $68 million, they can't tax, future. I mean,
in 10 years they'll tax him.
Yeah, they'll tax him on 68, but they can't do it now. They can't say, "Oh, you're going to make
so hopefully
this much in the future."
He's probably banking that he's going to be gone. Well, the taxes aren't going to go down. Yeah, unless they get rid. Unless you're like one of these people think taxes are going to go away.
No,
never.
Okay, never. Well, no, you always pay taxes.
The government funds wars.
That's right. Now, I don't know how low it would go, but yeah, that's the point. They need that money.
Yeah.
They don't even, that's the only reason they love sports. All these stars make all this money and they do a lot of the funding. They don't,
Well, that's why they like cannabis clubs too, because they tax the cannabis clubs. Anything that's making the government money, they love.
They tax everything. Everything.
What
about hookers? Taxable. Hookers too? Hookers?
No, they don't get taxed.
I thought they did in Vegas, no? Or it's just legal? No, it's
It's
taxed in
legal.
Vegas.
I mean, in Vegas, you can just bring a call girl to your room and you just pay her. Not that
Well,
I
hey,
know,
if it's
but
all
that I
under the
know.
table, yeah, there's no taxes. If you're going to the
It's
bunny ranch,
it's up
What?
to her to
Yeah,
report
yeah.
it.
some
Bunny Ranch is
some
different. Yeah.
some. I mean, that's a legit business, so the business is getting taxed, and I
Yes.
don't know if they do have a personal income tax, then the ladies are getting taxed too, whatever they're getting paid.
It's
No,
up
but
to
I
her to
mean, like,
report it.
not one you pick up walking on the streets like you do in L.A. I'm talking you call somebody, you call a place, say I'm looking for a lady. It's usually you're calling a business, right? And
Right.
that place probably they get paid and they pay the ladies, so
Yep.
that's where the taxes come, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the house would usually charge you $50 for the house, and then they would give you the girl that's $200 or something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
You have to pay for the
So
house, for the room.
The room.
well, you got to pay the madam, whoever's giving you the girl. So that's a taxation of $50, and then they
Gotta
let
pay
you
the
choose
middleman.
the girl, and then you
Mike.
choose the girl. What?
Get Mike's thinking of back in the old days.
The
What's that?
mafia
No,
days.
Texas?
no, this is recent.
You gotta
No,
pay the
you're not.
middleman.
Well, what's that? What was that movie that came out? The Great Texas Whorehouse. What was that?
The little whorehouse in Texas or something.
Yeah,
best-
that's what Mike's thinking about.
The
No,
best little
no, I've
whorehouse in
never seen that
Texas.
movie. I'm telling you, in Santa Monica, there's a massage parlor. You go in, you tip the lady $50. No
Okay.
lie, you tip the
Okay.
lady $50, and they let you choose a little Japanese girl, and then you do your thing, and you're gone.
So you tip
This
the lead lady that's running the place,
the
basically.
madam charges you $50 to choose the lady. Then you choose the lady,
Okay.
and you take them to a little room and handle your business, and you leave.
Damn. So
For $50?
so 50
No, no,
bucks.
no, no.
Quiet,
Fifty
Eddie.
bucks is for the madam.
Oh, just
The
to pick.
girl's gonna
Just to
charge
pick.
Oh,
you $100 to two hundred
That
dollars for the
that's the door
services.
charge.
Oh, so
okay.
Yeah,
$50
that's the
is
door
just to
charge.
get the
It's a
get your
cover
head
charge.
in.
It's the cover charge.
Just to get just to get in the door, and they ask you, "Are you a cop?" And you're like, "No." And they're like, "All
Not,
right."
not today. Not today.
Yeah,
Not today.
I drive a cop car,
I'm
but I'm
I'm
not a police officer
I'm off
today.
duty today.
Yeah,
Does it
I left
matter
the
if
I'm
I'm
here
off
to get
duty?
rid
I,
of them
I
girls.
left the badge at home.
Yeah,
Oh my. So I'm just curious. Not the where's this place at?
Santa Monica.
it's on
No, I mean.
17th and Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Can you give us address after the show?
Yeah, yeah. I'll drive by there and take a picture and send it. And they don't have a front entrance. You got to park in the back and you got to enter through the back. And an
Oh
Asian
gosh.
lady comes out, and I swear, she asks you, "Are you a police officer?" You're like, "No." They
Or
walk you in, they hook you up, and then you walk out. You're like done, you know.
Man, that sounds like. Can you? What if somebody went in there like Eddie and really wanted a real massage?
that's
They
extra.
don't do real massages. They don't. I swear, they don't do real massage. They make you take off your clothes when you go in, like you're butt naked on the table, and they just flip you over and take care of you. You know,
Butt naked?
butt naked.
Why is that? In case you try to run or what? Why are you completely naked?
So you're
Whoa,
going nowhere.
So that's the massage.
because they're gonna service you.
So you don't even have socks on?
No,
You're completely naked going into a massage parlor.
no.
I mean,
go
once you
with
get in, when you get in.
clothes. When you get in
You
the
got to walk out
room,
of your car naked.
yeah, they lay you down, and then they'll come in and take your underwear off, and you already
Oh
know.
god.
Hey, all right, it's about to go
happening.
down.
So
It's happening, Steve.
okay? Well, where's your pants? With your pants usually have your
On the
wallet. In. Do you
floor.
get to hold on to your wallet, or you just say,
Oh, they're
whatever?
hanging. Yeah, so
You've already paid.
any massage place you go to, you take off everything but your underwear. You take everything off. You hang it up on a hook. Same thing here, but what I'm saying is when these girls come in, the ones that are already know what they're gonna do, they remove your underwear and flip you over. You know what I mean? Like, whereas a regular massage place, you go in, you lay face down for 30 minutes, get your body rubbed, and then they flip you over. You know what I mean? So it's a little different.
Okay. Before we move on to your your movies,
Yeah.
if you really go to get a real massage
Right.
and you lay on the table, do you have clothes? Do you have to get naked? Like if you're getting like a real massage,
So you have to keep your underwear on.
and that's it.
That's it.
Got a towel to have a towel around your waist.
But if you're going for the naughty
Yeah,
one,
if you're going
you
for
actually
the
naked.
happy, yeah, they make
Well,
you
you
naked.
got you gotta need to expose that area to get
Yeah,
your money's worth.
Man, that's crazy.
yeah.
So that thing you lay on, I hope they clean it afterwards. So like
Oh,
I'm
they
sure there's other
replaced the
people.
sheet. Come on, they
It's like
Oh,
the
it's
replaced
a
the
doc-
sheet.
it's a
It's
It
like
was
sheet.
a sheet on
it's
top
like,
of
it's like
the
it's like the doctor's
massage
office.
table.
yeah, they just pull it down.
They bring
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
it's one
paper.
of
butcher paper
those.
down. They bring the
Is it
butcher
really?
paper down.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
man. So they're depending on that with all those stains that can leak through, and they don't clean the bottom of that thing.
Oh, I
I
don't
imagine
know.
like it's like
I
a
know when I
vinyl thing,
was.
right?
Yeah,
They use
it's
the
vinyl,
Clorox
but they
wipes
have
after.
sheets. Like they have sheets and they have washing machines there on site where they wash the sheets and stuff to, because the customers come and go like all day.
You know they're not buying Tide.
Man, that's
Yeah,
crazy. So they actually have washing machines in there.
yeah, they do everything there. They eat lunch there. They don't go nowhere. They're like that's where they're at for 12 hours a
So what,
day.
Oh,
what
oh
happens
Eddie.
if the girls? What happens if the girls call out? It's just one girl all day long.
They don't have a
Shit,
union, Eddie.
she's
Double
gonna be
time.
blown out. Hey,
Eddie, imagine if
no,
you had that job doing the washing.
yeah, right.
Oh man,
Wear gloves, Eddie.
And it's
wear
Eddie,
leaky.
gloves.
smell like bleach.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Get
bleach.
one of those painter masks because you're gonna need it.
Man,
Gloves.
You're
yeah.
gonna smell
What do
like
you,
bleaching condoms.
oh gosh, too much. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for playing around with us there for the time you have. What's going on? What's up with Sancho Claus? Is there a part 2 coming out or?
We are gonna do a part two. I am gonna direct. I'm not gonna act in it. I might do a cameo. But I want to give someone else because there's so many Sanchos in the world. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm the only Sancho. You know what I mean? So
Oh
um
man.
Sancho's right here.
Oh
He's
man. You
hanging
can't even.
out.
You got to do a part 2. You can't just do one and leave.
No,
Leave
no, no,
people
no. I
hanging.
am gonna do a part two, but I'm gonna do the part two with another actor. I think I'm because like most of my cast kind of are upset. I don't know why, but they act kind of funny. So I think just recasting it and redoing it with a different actor, a different cast, is better for me because it'll probably be cheaper than to get these actors that are acting kind of funny because they didn't get. I
Didn't
don't
get
know. They
paid.
got paid. They got paid. They didn't get, I guess, what they wanted from it. So they act kind of
Mhm.
funny. They don't promote it. They don't. I mean, they did great as actors, but yeah, it's a little.
I hear you. So they didn't get. They were
Yeah,
looking for that like the Dodgers. They got this new guy. They want to look at that kind of money, huh?
that's the kind of money that. Yeah, and you know what? They're really popular like on TikTok and one of my co-stars on there. He has like 1 million followers on TikTok. He doesn't promote it. The other one has 500,000. They don't promote it. You know what I mean? Like they want me to send them money, or you know what I
Oh,
mean? And it's like, man, I gave you guys the opportunity. You guys did a great job. You guys should be promoting it. But
so
we
you
are
think
working on the
they're
second one. What is it?
so Alberto? You think they're kind of like a little sore that they didn't get the
Maybe
money
they're
that they wanted, and they're just like, I'm not gonna promote this, even though
What are
they're
they
maybe
in
looking
it.
they're
for?
Well,
Royalties?
well, they got
Royalties.
paid. They got paid daily for working. Like they understood that, and I told them if the movie does really good, I'll break you off some money. So what happened is when we released it, we had over 6,000 people trying to buy it the first day. I hired a company called Wix.com, and Wix.com could not handle the traffic nor were they taking any other payment besides PayPal. So I lost over 5,000 and something views because they were only taking PayPal instead of taking credit cards and all that. I would have made 80,000 on the day of release, but
oh
because the company that I hired did not have their stuff together, I lost $75,000 in one day.
dang.
Mm.
So yeah, it was my web designer. He was like, "Hey, let's go with this company. They're really good." they sucked. Well, we were watching the movie, it was laggy. Like my movie's on Amazon Prime now, so people can buy it on Amazon Prime. I also sell DVDs and all that stuff. So, it does well throughout the year. Like people watch it whenever, so it does good, but we are working on doing a part two. Um, we're also working on another series, and this is called Cholo Cops, right?
Okay.
So I get harassed a lot because of the way I look by cops that are white, and I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool. So the other day I got pulled over and I had a meeting with these police officers in their office because I'm like, why are you guys fucking with me? Like, I'm out here, I got my kids, I'm not doing anything, you know what I mean? I'm living my life. And so we had a meeting and I told them, like, man, wouldn't it be funny if I shot a series called Cholo Cops where we just harass white people and, like what you guys do to us, like old rich white people, and they
Mhm.
were laughing. They were like, you're so fucking crazy. I'm like, I'll spend a couple thousand just to shoot that real quick. You know what I mean? Just put it out there. Like, this is what really happens to us. Like, I have white friends that are rich that have never felt handcuffs. That are, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what do you mean you've never been in handcuffs? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, no, we've never been. We got a ticket once. Like, what the fuck? Like me, I've been in handcuffs over hundreds of times. You know what I mean? Like hundreds. Like you can't even make it
They
up. So
they don't know that you're the big star of Sancho Claus.
no, they do now, but they didn't know that day when they pulled me over. Like because I
Okay.
drive. So I drive a retired police cruiser, like a SUV, the Explorer.
Okay.
Mhm.
You hear me? and I drove down the street of a gang. I didn't know it was a gang. And the gang unit follows me and they pull me over and they're like, hey, get out of the car. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not even from right here. I'm from South Central. Like, what are you guys fucking with me? So I said, bring your sergeant. The sergeant was like, all right, Mr. Flores, get out of the car. They cuffed me. And I was just like, why are you cuffing me? For my protection. I'm like, bro, you guys are the ones killing people, not us. Like, what the hell? So we had a meeting the next day and we resolved it, but it's just like, man, you guys are going after the wrong people. So I put Santa Claus on the back of my police car so they know who I am.
Oh, that's all it takes, huh?
Yeah, I
Um.
guess so.
So, Eddie, I gave you a copy, didn't I? That
Yeah.
Mike sent it.
Hmm.
Okay. Should I ask you if you watched it?
I have to have I haven't I don't have a DVD player anymore. I'll have to
Okay.
buy it on Amazon.
Mike, I'm so sorry
You
that
don't have a PlayStation?
yeah, you don't
No,
have a PlayStation.
Eddie's not a gamer, no.
no, I'm not a
Oh,
gamer. I
shit.
haven't played video games since junior high.
Since
Oh, hey,
Pac-Man.
Oh,
calm,
shoot.
calm down over there. Shit.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. Hey,
Shoot.
Mike. Hey, you might put him in the movie in these.
No,
Hey, yeah, he's
Put.
aggressive. Heck
It's very
yeah.
aggressive. Damn it.
I'll
He's
watch it.
gonna
I'll
be
watch
the
it on
Cholo
Amazon.
cop. Hey, he's gonna be
Yeah,
the Cholo cop.
All,
I'll
you,
watch it
all
on
Mike,
Amazon Prime.
all you have to do in the movie, put Eddie in the movie, right? And then have
Yeah.
somebody ask him, "Hey, you got a PlayStation?" And all hell will break loose. And just keep the film
Hell
rolling.
yeah. You got an Xbox? Fuck no, what is that, fool?
There, there's no
I
need
don't
for a
know
script at that point.
Nintendo.
Yeah, no script needed after that. Just keep the film rolling.
Hey,
The movie
I
writes
only play
itself.
Atari.
Oh,
I only play
Atari.
Atari. Fuck that.
that's
That's
hard.
crazy.
So Santa Claus is available on Amazon
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 Prime,
Prime.
Prime.
and
Yeah.
if they want to buy a hard copy, how do they do that?
They can hit me up. Hard copies. Um, we got stockings. We got all kind of stuff. We got
Stockings.
stockings
Oh
for
wow, look at that.
Christmas.
That was a black one, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that, Eddie.
Yeah, you have a Sancho Claus Santa hat.
Oh, there is a Santa.
Um.
What's it? Yeah, look.
Oh,
Oh, he does have one.
he does, Eddie. Oh boy, you got
We
it
brand
all, huh?
everything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
move.
So there is some works maybe going into a part 2
Yes.
in the future. I know
Yes.
last time you were on, you were talking about some kind of puppets. You were thinking about doing some kind of show with puppets or something. Did that ever in an album or music
I
and stuff
did
like that?
I did do a puppet show, but the person who shot it kind of kept the footage, and they gave me the footage, but I don't have an Apple computer to where I can access and get it edited, and my editor only has a PC, so I wasn't able to um, edit the show. I do have a little bit of edit, but I could have like six puppet shows that I can put on YouTube already if I had the right person that could edit it real quick. You know what I
Well, maybe
mean? With
we should hook him up with our editor, Steve Alberto.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about David.
Oh, not David.
I'm only audio editor.
Yeah.
oh, that's
yeah.
nice. Audio is good. We need
Audio?
that too. Yeah, because sometimes we get static in the sound. They got to cut out the static. I had to hire a music producer for the film, and actually we're releasing the Sancho Claus movie soundtrack on December 17th this month.
Oh
So
wow.
we'll be
There's a
releasing
soundtrack.
that to the public. The soundtrack, yeah.
Nice. A CD. Is it going to be a CD?
It's going
Or
to
an
be on
8-track?
all live platforms.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
streaming.
going to be a tape.
Apple Music, Spotify.
It's going to be a
Yeah. It's
tape,
going to be a tape. Yeah.
cassette,
on a,
cassette or
it's
8-track.
going to be on a floppy disk.
8-track.
Remember the big floppy disk?
No, but seriously,
so,
it's going to be on stream like iTunes and stuff like that. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah. So while I've taken a break from Sancho Claus, I made another album with an artist named David Ortiz, and I released that. That's out on all major platforms, through my company as well. But December 17th on all streaming platforms, we'll be releasing the soundtrack for Sancho Claus. And the reason why I did that is I wanted to own everything. I wanted to own the music. I wanted to own the movie. I didn't want to give away any of my rights, so I just made my own music.
So you
Makes
did
sense.
you did it yourself? Are you the performer?
No. Well, so what I did is I went into the studio with producers, made the beats, brought the beats back, and then gave each artist an option to choose one of two beats because I purchased 13 beats, I believe, and so I gave the artist an option to choose one of the two beats to make the song. So I have 11 different artists on the Santa Claus soundtrack. I'll send it to you on the 17th when it's released, but I'll also send you the David Ortiz album. So I wrote that for my ex, but I'm not a singer. I'm not, so
Wait a
if I
minute.
would have sang it, it would have sounded like shit, like, hey. But
Wait a minute.
I
You wrote it for your ex?
for my ex.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
You wrote a whole album for your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like when you were together, or you wrote it after the breakup?
After the breakup.
Oh, so it's gonna be angry album. Is it gonna be angry
No,
or
no.
sad?
Actually,
Sour?
it's not. It's R&B. It's really nice. Like me and the artist sat here for like 7 days writing the album. It's actually a really cool album. It really has a nice flow. There's no anger in the album. There's songs like Toxic, where I'm telling the girl she's toxic, but I like it.
Damn it.
There's other songs called like We're Just Friends, because
It's
even
love
though we're
making music,
messing
Steve.
around. What is it?
That's
Love
not
making
love
music.
making music. We're just friends. What kind of shit? That's not love making music.
No.
Well,
So I'm saying
we'll have to get
we're
we'll have to get the
what
album.
I'm saying is the song is called Just Friends, but
Okay.
we're having sex and we're together, but we tell everyone we're just friends. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
it's almost
okay.
like it's almost like we're hiding the reality that we're together because we tell everyone, hey, we're just friends. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
You
the
get
big
it?
question is why would you be doing that? Why were you hiding? You guys hiding it for a reason, or is it exciting that way? Or
I think because we're in multiple relationships that, you know,
oh, you're just dating. So you
No,
can
so
date
like I have more than one. I have like more than one girl that I see a week.
girlfriend. So you're dating. You're
No,
dating her. You're dating other girls. You're dating so and so and so and
well,
so.
I don't
Swinger.
take
He's a
them out.
swinger.
No, I don't take them outside and date them. I just bring them here for a little while and then they go home.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
no dating, nothing. Hey,
Okay. Hey, it was
they're
just a
here for
word. It was just a word.
yeah,
So
yeah,
He
booty
just does a
yeah.
calls. Booty
massage.
calls. Booty
He does a
calls.
Booty
massage
call.
parlor thing
Yeah,
at home.
yeah, yeah.
Massage
Sneaky
parlor
links.
calls.
Yeah, sneaky links.
What is it called?
Sneaky links.
Sneaky links.
Sneaky links.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so they're sneaky. They come in, they get what they want, and they leave, and you don't hear from them till next week. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
That's the way
Damn,
life
this
should
guy.
be.
See, Eddie,
No,
that's
I
the actor. That's the actor's life right there, Eddie. That's why we got to
Yeah.
get into acting. You could be having
Yeah.
booty calls
so
every week.
man, I promise you. So what I do is I go. It's called fishing, right? So I post on Instagram, "Hey, I need a massage," and then girls will respond, and that's what I call fishing because you're out there throwing the line out, see who's gonna catch. You know what I mean? And then you bring
Damn.
them
Yeah.
over, have fun with them, and then never talk to them again.
You,
Hey,
you toss them back, huh?
I kind of
yeah,
like
toss
that
them
one.
right back in the ocean. Heck
You
yeah.
tell him, and then tell him if you're lucky, you'll get hooked again.
Hmm.
Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
lucky.
If you're lucky.
You throw them back.
There's only been one girl that that has come back after that, and yeah, only one girl. But yeah, it usually doesn't happen. They usually get blocked, or you got to send me an email, or yeah,
You gotta
you got to
make
send
him
me an
work for it, huh?
email or a letter or something. You know what I mean? Mail me a letter, like prove your
It's not gonna
When
be.
it-
worthiness.
It's not
One
gonna be
and
that
done.
easy the second
One and
time,
done.
right?
Yeah,
No, he's making it hard for them if they want to come back. Hey, it's not easy on Instagram. You're gonna have to sit down, write a letter. You're gonna
yeah.
have to work at it, and then I'll think about letting you come over.
Send me a poem. You know what I mean? Be creative.
Yeah.
There you go, Eddie. You got a question for Sancho Claus?
So if you do, when will the movie come out? Next year, the second.
Um, we're working on the writing right now. If it did, we'd probably start filming in like July next year.
Okay.
So yeah, we're working on the script right now as we speak. Um, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Interesting, Alberto. Do you think he should get rid of the cast that was getting greedy and start fresh, or do you think he should get them back to the table and have a conversation with them on why they're so
Yeah.
sore?
I don't know. Try to have a conversation, but if they just want to be sworn in it, get a new cast, get some fresh blood in
Yeah,
there.
I think just reshooting it with a whole new cast, a different Sancho. All that does is open it up to different audiences. You know what I mean? We could
Mhm.
get Danny Trejo to play Sancho Claus. He's not good looking. He's not a Sancho, but he can sell some movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Danny, that is Sancho Claus's opinion, not that of the M25 show.
Yes,
You can
that's
make
yeah,
you can
no,
make
no,
tacos.
no, no, no.
He
You
makes
can
good
see
tacos. Though.
Danny's not a good looking guy. Hey.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We
He
don't
makes good
want
tacos, though, Steve.
we don't want Machete
Oh.
coming after us.
Yeah.
$4
Danny
tacos.
Trejo, Mr. Trejo, I
Trejo's
think
tacos.
you're a handsome man, okay?
Yes,
Oh,
Mr.
$4
shit.
Trejo.
$4 tacos. Yeah.
Yes, your
$4
taco
And your
place is
tacos
great.
are good.
You should be on the cover of GQ. We love you.
Yeah.
Hey, am I saying the right things?
So the reason why I say that, right, is because this guy, me and Danny did like 3 movies together. There's this movie called Boost, right? So they drew me and Danny next to each other because we're standing on the wall, and they put El Feo and El Joker, right? You know what feo means, right?
Yeah. Ugly.
Yeah. So it was fucked up. And I posted it and I tagged Danny. He was not happy. He was like, all right, Michael.
Machete.
Sancho Claus 2. You know what, Mike? We're
Yeah.
gonna do this for you, okay? If we're available, we're busy people. If we are, okay. Now we don't do shit for people. We never do. But for you, if we
Yeah.
have time, we may roll over there and help you out
Let me know. Yeah. I'll keep you guys posted.
because we're
For
very,
sure.
you haven't seen our other movies we've been in, have you? No, you haven't.
You guys have been in other movies like the porn?
No, well, that was
Hey, Eddie.
free.
Hey,
That's
think
Eddie.
you were background in a couple porno movies?
Hey, somebody had to hold the camera. Come on, man. What's the
Yeah,
matter with you?
hey, I love it. I love it. And
But
I love that you had that little short lady on there a couple months ago. Oh my god,
the
she
short
was
lady,
so. You know which one I'm
who's
talking about?
Eddie, who's
The one
the
that's
short?
always on the show or a guest?
Alyssa?
She was a
Not
guest, but she was really little. She was like a little person. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
like a little like a 3 foot girl, like a 3 foot
Yeah,
tall
I don't
type.
want to
Oh,
say
okay.
it. Anything you say could be like, oh shoot, that's
Yeah,
not
a
our
Was
little
it
opinion.
cutie? Was it cutie something? Or
little cutie or something.
little
Yeah.
cutie?
She was fucking little, and oh my god,
Hey,
I was watching. I was like, go ahead.
would you ever have somebody like her in your movie?
Yeah, we'll make a
Okay.
different kind of
Yeah,
movie.
he'll write a movie for her.
Sancho
So
Claus's elf.
Sancho Claus settles down.
yeah. So look, check this out. So we did try to hire some little people for Sancho Claus, but it was so hard with their schedule. I had another scene with a like you know, and we just couldn't book them, so we had to shoot around them. I did have in the beginning of the movie, I did have um, we couldn't so we tried to hire a Santa Claus to die, right? And no Santa Claus would die, so we had to hire a little person, dress him as Santa Claus, so he died. But yeah, no regular Santa wanted to die. They were like, "We Santa's a saint. You can't kill him." So we had to hire a miniature Santa, like a little mini Santa. But
A little Santa, huh?
A little Santa, not bad Santa, but a little mini.
So what? Okay, Alberto, you remember that person we had on?
I actually don't.
she was a little blonde.
She was the only
Yeah,
little person we had
think-
on.
Little cutie.
Maybe I
think
missed.
she
Maybe I
went
missed
by.
that show.
Yeah, well, Eddie, you
No,
remember,
you
right?
were.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, well, what would you call her? Okay, okay, people.
Little.
I got to use some words because I don't know, and I'm not into this cancel culture shit. But I know there's midgets, there's dwarfs,
But
little
you can't
people
call
is
them that.
something I know, but I mean,
Yeah.
Little
there's
people.
a scientific name for them that you study in school, so it's okay.
Oh, I don't know what
Dwarfism.
that is.
Okay, dwarfism is a word that is used in science, right, Alberto?
Sure.
Leave me out of this.
It is, but I don't know how the difference
So-
between dwarfism and God, I don't know what the other name is for a midget.
I don't know
there's
what they-
another
So
name.
check it out. When the guy got here, I was like, "Hey," I told my producer, "Hey, the midget's here," and he came out of the room. He's like, "You're not supposed to call us midget. We're dwarves." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like from Time Bandits? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so dwarfs, yeah, maybe midgets isn't
Dwarf.
as a word. It's a dwarfs or dwarfism. Yes.
yeah."
What's the matter with you, Mike?
I didn't know, dude. I was like, "Hey, the midget's here," and they were like, "What?" Like he came out. He came out all angry, like fucking all 3 foot of him. I was like, "What?" Like
Like
I was.
You
dwarf
didn't kick you in the shins, did
as
he?
a PlayStation.
No. Yeah, PlayStation. No, so but he was cool as heck. His name was something the dwarf. I remember that.
The angry
But he
dwarf.
was cool. Yeah, he was angry. He didn't have a PlayStation either.
Eddie, you got another question for Mike?
Let's see.
Hey, maybe Santa Claus could do some graffiti on your brick wall behind you, Eddie.
Oh, Sancho
What else-
does
what
it
else-
right.
What else have you got going on, Mike, besides movies and music?
So I got a TV show coming out in January called Second Chance. I just
Okay.
had a movie come out on all platforms called To Live and Die in East LA. It dropped about in August.
Is that the one you sent me?
No. That's called Mi Amigo. That was a short film that we did for AFI for American Film Institute. So
That was a good one. I liked it. I'm gonna send it
it's
to Alberto and Eddie.
yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah, I liked it. I really did. It was good.
I have a bunch
So
of
the
them that
TV.
I'm gonna start releasing because usually what I do is I produce my own projects. I write my own projects. Some of them are based on true stories, so I don't really try to put it out there. Like I know what I do. I know what I can do. So yeah, I just keep it kind of to myself until someone sees it and it's like so. We actually wrote the full movie. I'll send it to you this week because I'm gonna post it on. Oh, today I'm gonna post it. So we wrote this movie called Loco, right? And we shot it. It was like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. And then we wrote the whole script, right? So we sent it off. They wanted to buy it, but they wanted to recast me as a girl. And I was like, I'm not gonna give you my I'm not gonna give you my whole story of my life and let you recast me as a girl. That's not gonna happen. So the producers were really pissed. They were like, "What? We wrote this whole movie, and you don't want to let the studios have it because they want to put a girl in it." I'm like, "That's not a girl story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that story was not made for a woman. It was my true story, you know." So I'll
Were
send
you
it to you
gonna
in a little while. Go
Were
ahead.
you gonna be? Were you gonna be in the movie playing a girl, or they were gonna just do a whole new cast with a girl playing the role that
Right.
you wrote as a guy?
They wanted to cast a female in my spot of my
So what
movie.
about you? You were kicked out.
I was done.
Well, if
I
they
was
were
just
going to
gonna be
buy
the
it,
producer.
Oh, they were buying it from
they
you.
were buying it, and then they could do whatever they want with it. I guess. Is that how that
Yeah.
works?
Oh, you didn't do
But
it,
it
did
was
you?
like it was my true story of my life, and I was like, "Fuck no!" I was like, "Hell no!" I told him, "You guys are fucking being acting like crooks, like you know." I said, "How the
Yep.
fuck are you guys trying to sell my story to
As a
have a
girl.
female play?"
Yep.
But I mean, you got to think like all these movies right now are female leads. There's a lot of female leads, and I don't know why that is. It's just the studios at this time, you know. But
Well,
it really sucks because
tell
go
them
ahead.
to have the females write their own story.
Right, exactly. They want to steal a man's story and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a gangster." Like, no, you're not, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Man, I'm
but
trying to pitch. I'm trying to picture Sancho Claus as a woman. I don't know. I can't do that. I don't. I can't.
that'd
Sorry, I
be
just can't.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, yeah. No,
So
I
Is
the
there
do.
the
such? Go ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
I
the
think it's
TV show,
more.
Mike.
Go ahead.
When's is the TV show going to be on the like Amazon or
So the TV
Peacock or
show,
something?
USA TV, it should be
Oh,
released.
USA TV.
Yeah.
Peacock.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Peacock.
What'd you get
Peacock.
Peacock from?
There's a
Peacock.
Peacock app.
I know. You just threw that out there randomly.
Well, Peacock, there's Peacock, Amazon, there's
So
2B,
you
there's.
so USA is a regular TV channel, right?
Hmm.
Right.
So you'll be on a regular TV show, right? Regular
Yeah.
TV channel. That's cool.
I got 6 episodes. So I'm on there for 6 episodes, and then um, it's with a bunch of people in that show. The girl who sang what is that movie? We don't talk about Bruno. You know, we don't talk about Bruno. On that movie, I think I don't even know the name of the movie, but she's a award winner, Grammy winner, and she's the lead in the movie or the TV show that we just did. Um, and then shoot, I don't even know their names.
Hey,
But
Mike.
yeah, it's a really good show. The trailer hasn't come out yet, or I would post it. But as soon as the trailer comes out, but it was a good time.
Hey, do me a favor. Before we get out of, why don't you tell everybody how they can contact you or buy any of your merchandise and all that good stuff?
You can contact me on my cell phone. My phone number is 323 bleep 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 bleep. My Instagram is actor Michael Flores. The real Sancho Claus on TikTok. Um, hit me up on the DM. You know what I mean? Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook on Messenger. I don't really respond, but I like them. I'll like it.
He'll put a little heart on it.
I'll put a heart on it, meaning that I seen it. You know what I mean? Like
You've seen
that I
it, but
seen
that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I'm sure if they sent you a message about wanting to buy something or something, you'll sit and you'll type and you'll let them know, right?
Or even if they want to come give me a massage, I'm definitely responding. I'm sending them the address.
You'll give them a Sancho stocking for that, huh?
Oh, they get a stocking and more. Shoot, we're gonna stuff the stocking.
Well, hopefully next year or whenever the new movie comes out, we'll have some Sancho Claus condoms. That would be a good merchandise thing to have. And,
Oh, don't even go there.
Well, you don't want little
Can I tell
Sancho
you
Clauses.
something?
Sure.
Can I tell you
that's
something?
Sure.
So one of my sneaky links, right, had a
Yes.
IED. What do they call it? Whatever to
Oh yeah.
stop them from getting pregnant,
Yes.
and she's pregnant.
Unbelievable.
From you?
I don't know. Maybe from you.
Oh,
Maybe it's
well, wait.
yours.
Maybe
Hey, hold on.
no. Hey, maybe this DUI thing she had in her. Maybe it really
Yeah.
she didn't have it.
No, I felt
Did you
it.
check? Did you? Oh,
I
you felt it?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here! You can't feel that thing.
I think I moved it.
You probably broke it. You probably knocked it off or something.
Hey, because you're not supposed to get pregnant on those things, right? So I think I moved
Right.
it so much that it got pregnant.
Eddie, what are the chances that she just told Sancho Claus she had one because she wanted to sleep with him, but she really
possible.
didn't? She just wanted a little Sancho baby.
No, she's gonna have one now. She said, but like 99% something, you're not supposed to be able to get pregnant. But if you move it, then
He'll be on a TV show that you are the father.
yeah,
So-
I'm going to Maury.
So are we supposed to be congratulating you? Is this gonna
No,
be?
no. I don't know. I gotta wait to see if it's. I mean, I know she's pregnant. She did the P test here, and I have the results. But
You don't want to show her?
when I saw the 2 lines, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like it.
Well,
That
just
means
don't
she's
tell
like
her.
2 months.
Just
Huh?
don't tell her. She won't find out.
No, she
Oh,
knows.
she knows.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, don't show her the pregnancy.
How do you think
stick.
I got the pee? You think I took the pee out of her while she was asleep?
That's
I was extracting urine before this podcast.
okay. I wasn't thinking. All right, I'm trying to help you out. Okay.
They
Well,
got to pee on the cup, and then you pour it, and then the lines come up. I thought it was like a COVID test. I thought I was like positive for COVID. She said, "No, that's a baby." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, you can't just stick the stick in her when she's sleeping when she don't know and pull it out.
No,
No,
she's got to pee.
look,
Well, there's pee up there somewhere.
no.
Oh,
How?
you're gonna show. You're gonna show.
No, there's no
Eddie-
pee up there.
There's
Hold on,
no
let me
pee. If
see.
you go in the right hole, there is.
What?
Eddie, there's two openings.
How
right,
are you
Sancho?
gonna extract it though?
You gotta you
She's
you
gotta
put
let
it
it
in the
out.
little.
You
There's a
can't-
little pee hole, and you.
It's not
Oh,
enough.
so look,
Eddie, what are
you
you
have
doing,
to put
doc?
you have to put the urine in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you need is a little tiny drop.
No,
I'll give
need
you a
5
tiny
drops.
drop.
5.
5 drops in that little hole. Oh,
Mhm.
hey,
Yeah,
what's this
and then
guy
what
doing? Get a
happens
romantic?
is, if it's double line, that means she's
It's a baby.
So he must be proud. He must be happy because you still have the pee stick.
No, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to let it sink in.
Oh, you think it's gonna change or what?
Well,
He's hoping one of the lines go away.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
Going for a
hoping that
false
it
positive.
disappears. One of the
What's that?
lines.
He's hoping for a false positive. That's what
He's
he's.
hoping one
A
of the
false
lines goes
positive.
away.
Yeah, if it
false
goes
positive?
away, then
well, just
I'll be
You know,
clear.
he's hoping that's a COVID test, not a pregnancy test.
hey, Mike. Oh,
I might have COVID.
why don't you go get another pregnancy test? You piss on it and then show her, hey, look, you're not pregnant.
Dude, when I buy pregnancy tests, I don't just buy one.
Oh my god.
He's got a whole stash.
I buy 3 or 4.
He goes to
Oh.
Costco and buys them in bulk.
Yeah.
I hope he goes to Costco, not the 99-cent store. I
Yeah,
hope
those are
so.
99-cent store.
The 99-cent store test, they already come positive.
Yeah,
He's on
that-
it's a
right?
surprise. It's either
Oh
negative
my
or
God.
positive when you open.
Someone already peed
He's
on
not-
this one. Okay, guys, this is it.
You pick
Never
with
use
the
them.
one you want.
He's on that. He's on that list. He's on
If
the
you like the
Amazon
girl,
list where they.
if you love
I'm
the
on the
girl, then you
naughty
pull out the
list.
positive.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, how many kids you got on the way? Just one?
I don't know. It could be a couple.
You might have to
I-
do Sancho part 2, 3, and 4 in one shot.
He's
some
gonna
money.
do a
No, so
Fast and Furious
so-
franchise type.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Last year, my lawyer came and she was like, "I had a baby with you," and I was like, "What the heck?" And I did have sex with my lawyer. I'm not gonna lie,
Your
but
lawyer?
she brought a little girl, huh?
Okay, whoa. So she brought a little girl or your little girl?
I don't know. I told her, give me a blood test. She's like, this is your daughter. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you. You know what I mean? She was like, well, barely a year. I was like, why are you contacting me a year later? You know, just crazy stuff. But I haven't seen her because she won't give me a DNA, you know?
So I take it she's not your lawyer no more?
Oh, she still is.
No.
His lawyer? She's still.
She wants to be.
Imagine if imagine her. Could she take you to court herself and be her own lawyer? Oh,
Yeah. That'd be
Oh,
kind of
man.
sick, huh? To write like a story
there's
about
a movie.
that.
Get those handcuffs ready.
Right? Oh, I have handcuffs too. Don't worry. I have Santa Claus handcuffs.
No wonder you're making all these movies. You gotta take care of all these kids.
Man, I didn't
Man,
even
that's
want any of the kids. I thought it was done after my daughter, and then I had twins. I had another. Oh my god, that's why I gotta work so hard.
They start calling you. What's that guy that's got all those kids out there? That dude,
Nick Cannon.
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah. Cannon Claus.
Well, after
Start
the
calling-
19th baby, he doesn't have to pay child support. I'm trying to get there
No.
right now. You know.
Hey, somebody else said that. Who said
I
that?
think we
Alyssa.
discussed this.
Yeah, we were
Alyssa
talking
said
about that, but Alberto said that wasn't true. He looked it up.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
urban
true.
legend.
It is. No,
Alyssa-
it's true, isn't it?
Alyssa said that. Remember?
From
we were
what I
talking about it with Alyssa?
researched, no, that's not true.
Yeah,
Oh,
Alyssa. You
shoot.
remember Alyssa? Alyssa was on her. She's off today, but she wishes she was here. But she brought it up, saying after 19 kids, you don't have to pay child support.
Mhm.
And Alberto
That's what
looked it up, and he says he can't find nothing that says that, or he did, but it did, and it says you still have to continue to pay child support.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't want 19. I'll take like 10 or 11. 19? I'm not.
He
That's a
wants
lot
his
of
own
kids.
football team. He's 11 kids.
Yeah.
He's got how many kids does he have? 19.
Yeah, he has
I don't know how
19.
many he has.
Man,
19,
that's crazy.
He has
Shit,
more than
yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
How many does Eddie Murphy have?
Like 12?
Dang.
Man,
They did
see what
an
hap-
interview with Eddie Murphy the other day, and he has 12 kids.
You imagine if you had so many kids, you can't even remember how many you have.
With the same girl?
No.
Probably. Come on, Eddie. What's the matter with you?
Hey, my
Same
grandma
girl.
had 15 with the same guy.
Who?
Oh, damn.
My
his
grandma?
Really?
Eddie's grandma had 15
Yeah,
kids.
she had 15 kids with my grandpa.
Damn.
this whole
that
thing
was TVs.
This whole thing about the 19 kids, I think this is misinterpretation because if you get a good lawyer, not like the one Eddie got, when they turn 19, then you don't have to pay child support anymore. You have to pay until 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking
for
about
sure.
the ages. The
Yeah,
age.
I think people are misconstruing both of them. That but it's an
19
age
kids?
thing. And
Yeah,
once they're 19, Eddie's paying until they're 26.
So Sancho,
Yeah.
We learned earlier.
people
So-
are like Alberto said, they're getting it mixed up. They're hearing 19 and they're thinking 19 kids, you don't have to pay child support, but it's when they're 19 years old,
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't have to
okay.
pay. So
Unless
you could
they're
have
full-time students and it's till 26.
26.
so keep your kids
Or
out of
that-
school, Sancho.
That's the deal Eddie got.
Don't let them go to school only until they're 17 and that's it. They're done.
Yeah. That's for sure.
No, don't let them learn to read or anything.
Right. Just Braille.
Yeah, just Braille. All right, hey Sancho. Yeah, we're gonna have to get together one of these days. Maybe next year we could set something up and
That's.
we could
I'm
do
always
something
down to
together.
take lunch.
We'll
And,
go to Trejo's Tacos.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we'll do that.
in front of the Trejo.
Maybe we'll do a Christmas show next year. Or get together, do something fun like that out there in LA, and
Let's do it.
get together.
Well-
Hopefully your movie's out next year. If it's not, we could still work something out. But that'd be even
Yeah.
better, and we could have some people come
No,
out
we're-
and just have a good time.
We're for sure.
All right. We have a good time out there, right, Eddie?
Mhm.
Happy.
Yeah.
holidays.
Yeah, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Feliz
I will
Navidad.
So you can check them out to see. The one that I wrote for the girl was called Love and Loss. I'll send that to you now, and then I'll send you the Santa album. They're both excellent albums, so you can share them with the other people on the podcast. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that.
You
And,
guys have a blessed day. Thank you.
hey,
You too.
hey,
Thanks.
stay out of trouble. All right, you're a good dude.
I'm gonna stay out of trouble. I'm just gonna stay in the women.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Just stay out of Santa Monica. Is that where the massage place is?
Oh, the massage place? Yeah.
Yeah.
One right here
We don't
in
want to see
Hollywood.
you.
A little more expensive, but it's all Asians as well. But all right, you guys have a blessed day.
All
All
right,
right,
Mike.
we'll see you.
Take care. Bye bye.
All right.
That was Mike Flores, Sancho Claus.
Sancho Claus.
Does he really have those kids like that? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
He has a lawyer, and then the lawyer shows up a year later and introduces a little girl that's his kid.
Little girl. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, huh? Well,
And then
it's
he-
not crazy, but
And then he has a pee test he's saving from one girl that she said that she had one of those things in her to keep
Mhm.
her from getting pregnant.
the IUD.
Yeah, those are supposed to be pretty foolproof.
Yeah,
At
they're
least
supposed to be.
99.9, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw an
Yeah.
internet picture one time that I guess the baby had just been delivered and he had it in his hand.
The little thing.
The little thing.
The
I-
IUD.
I
He
can't.
had the
I
IUD
can't.
in his hand.
I can't
He came
confirm
out
that
with
was real, but there was
Oh,
a picture
maybe-
floating
Oh.
around.
Maybe Mike's the girl that he's having sex with. Maybe when the kid comes out, he'll be holding him or she will be holding the little. What is it called?
IUD.
The IED?
IUD.
Oh, IUD. What does it look like?
Yeah.
Is it a little?
It's
What
like
is
a
it?
little,
It's like a little piece of plastic. It's like
is
a,
it like a horseshoe shape? It's like a little.
yeah, kind of
So
like
it's
a
like-
wishbone.
Wishing
kinda-
they don't get pregnant.
Yeah.
Kind of like
A
that.
wishbone. It looks
It's
like
kind
a
of like,
wishbone?
yeah, it's
It's a
kind
good
of
charm.
because it
It's like a-
blocks. It blocks the. I think it blocks the two fallopian tubes from.
So a wishbone is blocking the little hole.
Well, the
to
IUD, the whatever it's called.
IEDs are something much horrible.
Yeah, IEDs are explosive devices.
Maybe that's
Explosive
what, maybe that's
devices.
what they.
Improvised explosive device.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, if you're listening, maybe that's
you
what
might-
your girls need.
Yeah, you need to put an IED in there.
IED. Blow that shit
Blow
up.
Blow up the sperm on the way in.
Once you explode, you blow up the place that you destroyed.
Oh man,
Oh, that's not. It's Christmas, Eddie. You can't be thinking like
yeah,
that.
it's Christmas.
Well, you know what? I guess if he really wanted to, he could do it the other way, right? In the other hole.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got to have some kind of like, hey,
A
you know,
safer option.
yeah, that's safer. I mean, if she has a baby that way, then holy mackerel, it's just meant to be. Could you imagine if you were the first person born from anal sex?
oh man,
What would you be called? An anal baby? How would you go through life knowing everybody knows you're the first anal baby?
Hey, you try to keep that secret. Okay? You're not. You
You
know
can't
that's.
keep that secret.
you be a
Well,
mud
okay.
baby.
Oh,
You could
no.
be all over the news, mud baby. Come on, Eddie. Whatever
What's
Eddie
right?
says is just
That is Eddie's opinion and not that of the M25 show, even though that might be a show title.
good lord, a mud baby. That's not even right. I like doing shit, push it to the edge, Betty, but I don't even think that's right. Coming out like Al Jolson.
Okay, I'm turning off my camera. I am not participating in this conversation.
hey, that was a good movie. You ever saw the Al Jolson story?
No.
That's a classic, man. Mammy.
Oh,
Eddie, you know what? Eddie started it. I didn't say nothing about no mud babies. Or what'd you call them? That's not nice. Anyway,
That's
no,
a,
but seriously,
This is our last show ever,
Alberto,
so we'll be canceled.
if you ever knew, if somebody ever got pregnant that way, you don't think it would be on the news?
Yeah, but I mean,
if they
if you were the kid, I mean, well, now in the internet age, that thing lives forever. But I mean, if it happened back in the '70s, like when I was born, like if I was the first anal baby, you know, I guess now you can search for it. But I mean, back then you could. I mean, you'll be news for like a day or two, maybe a week, and then
Maybe, maybe a little
you know,
longer. Maybe.
maybe some reporter at Channel 5 they want to go interview you on your 13th birthday.
Yeah, like say,
You-
hey,
you-
look
you-
at the first anal baby is still doing good. That he's got a family. He's,
when they do in this day in history.
yes, Alberto. Did they interview you and go? How was it when you were born? Do you
I
remember?
mean, get the fuck away from me! Don't be telling people that.
Oh, wait a minute. If you were born that way, would you come out that way too?
that's what I
Like
was
if you
just
were
thinking.
conceived,
With
if you
the-
were,
with-
If you were
if you were
delivered,
conceived in the butt hole,
which way were you delivered?
yeah, which way would you come out? Eddie thinks the butt because he's calling them muddy babies.
well, I mean, if you can get in to the womb through the butt, I guess you can get out that way too. As an infant, I don't think you're picking your exit.
That's called the original fork of the road. When you have the fork of the road in the butthole.
Oh, what's that post name? Frost?
Not Jack Frost. Who was that guy?
Not
Who's-
Richard Frost.
No, Eddie. Who's Frost? Robert Frost.
Robert. You come to the fork in the road.
Yes. Oh
Hey,
my
you,
gosh.
you took the option less traveled, and it made all the difference.
Oh man, Eddie. What if you accidentally had a kid that way? Would you be okay to say that happened and you were the first couple to have that baby that way?
Yeah, if it happened, it happened, and what could you do about it?
Like Eddie laughing. Yeah, it's fun. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, at least everybody would know you do anal sex. Like, I don't know. They know your girl's doing anal sex.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I think
Makes
really one of those. It's kind of like those rare medical things. They'll tell people about it, but they won't give out your name unless you go out there.
Oh, so you
I
don't?
don't know.
They,
If you go
they
out
have to
there
have
to the
permission.
then you bring. Yeah, I think it's part of like HIPAA laws. They can't tell people. They can say this happened, but they won't give out your name unless you can consent to it. And I hope
It's like that.
I would
that
hope
girl that-
my parents would say no, but
What if they offered them? What if they said,
inside-
"Hey, we'll pay you.
inside-
We'll pay you $100 million to your parents."
100 million.
And you
They'll do it for 1,000.
Okay, so
dad-
well, just say they
my-
took money. Do you find out when you grow up?
My dad would
But-
have done it for a carton of cigarettes. Fuck that.
Okay, so they say they offer them a grand.
Yeah.
They're probably going to offer them more, and they take the money.
Nowadays.
But the deal is throughout his lifetime, at least till he's 18, every year we come and we interview you and your kid, and even when the kid's able to talk on his own, he's got to speak in front of the world.
I don't know. Well, I mean, when you're a kid, I mean, you're going to think it's funny. It's when you hit teenage years.
Oh, say you're 17 years old and you're on Channel 7
Yeah,
Worldwide News.
Fuck, I punch out the reporter. Get the fuck away from me. I mean,
Well,
because, that would have to be tough on the kid. You're going to school, everybody's laughing at you, everybody knows. Thanks to your
Oh.
parents. They wanted $1,000 back in,
You're being
17
bullied.
years ago.
You bullied, huh?
that would be something else. That's impossible, though, right?
I think so.
There could be no leaks
I mean-
going that way, right?
I mean,
a
unless,
little
No, I
hole.
don't think so.
unless the poor girl is born wired wrong.
I'm surprised there's so many defects that wouldn't be one.
Well,
I don't
look
know.
at that
Maybe
girl,
look it
the
up. Google-
lady
I'll
with
Google
the 2 uteruses and 2 babies.
Yeah, because I was thinking in that area, because I know there can't be leaks in there, because if there's a leak and it gets into your system, that's when people go septic, right? And that's
Mhm.
death.
Yeah.
Because it's waste
Mhm.
going into your body. So I was trying to think if there was some kind of hole or something that would lead to that area.
You were
Yeah,
you were in medical school. So you
Yeah,
should know.
I don't. I'm trying to think because if there was just an opening there, that would mean waste would get into other parts of the body where even women
Yeah.
say, you know how they have to wipe a
Become
certain ways
toxic.
so they can't
Mhm.
get any poop in their vagina
Mhm.
because it's toxic. They have
Mhm.
to wipe. They have to wipe. What is the saying? Girls have to wipe
Up.
front to back, not back to front. I don't know if that's possible, but so they don't ripe into their vagina.
Anything's possible.
So I don't know, unless it was just born that way, where there was an opening, a straight shot from the butt to the
We could
fallopian
ask.
tubes.
We could
Where,
ask Alyssa, huh? But she's not here.
oh, what do you think? She got
We'll,
pregnant
we'll
like
save
that?
it for next
No,
week.
no. I'm saying about the wiping.
Oh, text Alyssa and ask how she wipes. Oh my goodness.
Maybe we're in studio. We can redo that episode. Wipe it good.
Oh yeah, remember Eddie when you were showing everybody how you wiped? Remember when you did that?
That will.
You and
You
Will.
and you and Will. You had a
What do you mean,
competition.
Will? Don't blame Will. You won, Eddie.
Will wipe like a man.
Eddie was
think
like
Eddie did-
folding it like a tie and
I
everything.
think Eddie didn't stand up from the chair. He just like reached down there.
Oh God. Yeah, you don't get up when you do that.
When I wipe,
You don't stand up and like spread your cheek to get in there. You just sit down on the toilet and put your hand underneath your balls. Or how do you do that?
Maybe he changed. That was like 7 years ago.
I just did it for the show.
No, but like when you're in private and doing it on
Mhm.
your own, you don't stand up and wipe like. Isn't
Yeah.
that what people do? Or do you actually keep your cheeks on the toilet and just kind of lift one cheek up and kind of squeeze your hand back there and do it? Is that how you do it?
It depends. If I'm in a
Do you
hurry.
Okay, do you ever stand up?
Well,
Yeah.
if it's a big mess, he stands up as a big mess. You know.
I thought you would have to kind of stand up to make sure you get it all, because that's kind
Yeah.
of hard if you stay on the toilet like and try to
You use the moist
the
the
moist.
moist wipes,
The tux.
the tucks.
Oh man, I just thought that everybody stood up, except for
No.
women. I guess I don't even know if women do. I know I've had girlfriends in the past where they kind of like you to watch them pee
Mm-hmm.
and poop. Sometimes it's like, why do you want me in here for? You know, it's just like something I don't know what it is with them. And then they do that. They wipe. They just lift their ass a little bit off the porcelain, and then they
Mhm.
wipe. And then I'm like, I'm looking. I never said nothing, but like, you don't stand up and get in there and clean the shit out or what? Or it's like I can't imagine just doing that
They're waiting
and
for you
getting
to clean it.
a good clean.
Waiting for you to clean it, Aaron.
No, Eddie, come on. I just don't see how that happens. I mean, I don't remember. Did Will stood up, didn't he? Or did he? I hope he don't wipe sitting just one cheek in the air and trying to clean like that, because that's a lot
I
of
don't
fucking
remember.
butt.
No.
That's a lot of damage he does.
But he has a bidet.
That won't even work, Eddie.
He
needs
just
a
ran the
hydrant.
garden hose to the toilet.
He needs a whole fire hydrant. Let me see here.
He needs that. You've seen that when you're washing the glass, you put it on the kitchen sink. You just put the glass down, and it sprays up
Mhm.
like powerful. That's what he needs.
Take him in the backyard.
Hold him down.
Hose that hole down. Tell him to spray.
Oh.
Use
Spread
both
it. You
hands
get
to
him
spread
Pulp Fiction style. just unleash the hose on him.
Oh my god, Eddie! Imagine having that job. Is cleaning wheels. It's just he bends over with both hands and spreads his cheeks, and you just gotta
Pressure wash it.
yeah, pretty much.
Take him to the car wash.
While you're doing it, you're almost done because you're doing the soap and the wax too, and you're almost done, right? And then he starts going again.
You gotta put
He
in more
starts-
money. You gotta put in more quarters. More time.
It starts beeping, and then he starts crapping again. And you're like, oh, man.
Oh man.
And he's holding his balls at the same time because I guess that's how he does it.
So they don't get hit. So they don't get hit with the jet sprays.
So Steve's freezing up. So
Yeah, Steve's freezing up again. Oh,
Now
my
his
internet
message-
went out. My internet went out last week.
Oh, I thought it went out right now.
No,
Or
last week
yours went out.
Yep.
You got cut
they
off
had
mid
to,
laugh.
Seems
they
like
had to
at
come and
10:30 it starts fucking up. What happened to yours, Eddie?
they had to come and change the box. The box went out.
Oh, so the
The
whole
box
thing was
outside.
out.
Yeah, the box outside. Yeah, they had to come and change it.
Eddie was taking out the copper wire again.
What box outside? This probably wasn't even a box, Eddie.
Yeah, it was a
They,
Verizon box.
they just nailed the box to Eddie's side of Eddie's house. Ran
No,
a wire in there. Like,
because we had it about 2 weeks ago. They came out and supposedly they had replaced the box. The guy just put a used one on there.
Mm,
cutting
So
corners.
wasn't new.
so when it went out, we called again and then we told them, hey, the guy just put a used one on. So they sent someone out and fixed it. Put a new one in.
Well, I wish Alyssa was here for. There's a couple topics I had here, but it's
And she would have kept us from fighting too.
Eddie.
You know, we behave ourselves in the ladies here.
You know, and back, growing up when we were younger and we get hard-ons, and you'd be worried about getting them in public and stuff, whether at school or around a girl or something. Like, so you were always worried about it, right? You don't wear sweat shorts or sweatpants. You
Gym class was
didn't.
scary.
Yeah,
That was scary hour.
you don't trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, it's embarrassing, for a young kid. And I was wondering, how girls, because they don't have to go through that, right? But girls, when their nipples get hard, and sometimes you can see through their, like if they're wearing a t-shirt or something, is that embarrassing to them, or do they not like that, or is it just it doesn't matter? I can't answer for that, but what do you think?
I would say depend on the girl.
Like if
would
she's
say.
walking around and her nipples are rock hard, and she's wearing a t-shirt, and she's just walking around and she knows,
then
do you
if
think she's embarrassed and tries to cover it, or she's like, whatever?
Yeah, she's probably whatever. And because if she did feel embarrassed, she would wear a jacket or something. Or
Well, just say she didn't know. Maybe she's growing up into puberty too, and she goes to school or something, and she's wearing a t-shirt, and all of a sudden these big nipples pop out, and somebody's all, "Oh man," or looking at her and she's going, "What?" And she's all, "Look at your chest," and she looks,
Like-
and
I think if she cared, she would probably walk around with her arms crossed or something.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think it would be embarrassing, or it's like, oh well, that's just the way it is, or
I think it would depend on the girl. I think.
like us? Like, you think there's guys out there, if they had a hard on in public, they'd be like, it's just life. That's what happens. With a big
No,
old
look at
boulder
it.
sticking up.
I don't think so.
Well, do you think a girl with big old nipples starts poking out of her t-shirt?
I think
Not out of it, but
I don't know. That's my opinion. I would say it depend on the girl, but
you think there's girls out there that would look and see it and go, oh,
Mhm.
no
Yeah.
worries, don't want to cover up or nothing.
yeah, it is what it is.
Wow. All right, I don't know. I was just curious because they try to. There's a thing where they have things for padding, like even bras. Sometimes they can poke through those too, huh?
Yeah.
So you imagine if they weren't wearing a bra, because those nipples can get pretty hard. If they can poke through a bra and you can kind of see them through its shirt,
Yep.
imagine
And
if
they're
they
really,
went braless.
and they're really sensitive too. The nipples.
yes, they are, Eddie. Well, I guess we'll wait for Alyssa to get back and we'll ask her what she thinks.
We'll
And,
table the topic.
Yeah. And before we get out of here, too, has anybody heard of that movie on Netflix called Leave the World Behind? I've been hearing a
Can't
lot
say
about
that I
this.
have.
I think I've seen the previews for it, but I haven't. I think I have seen the previews for it.
I've been seeing a lot of posts on social media about it, that it's pretty heavy, pretty crazy.
Leave it
I don't
all
know
behind.
about it. I don't know nothing. Is it a apocalyptic type movie in our day or something like that, maybe? But I've been seeing a lot. It's on Netflix, so I might read about it. I just heard about it before the show, so I wrote it down real quick. Thought I'd ask you.
I think I have seen something about it, but
And next week, Eddie, is our Christmas show, okay?
you
You're going
have
to
to
be
be
here?
here.
Yes, you do.
Mandatory.
I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it, so I don't know. I guess we'll talk about it as the days go on.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have the show at 9 in the morning. We're same time, and
Same start time, ending time.
we're gonna
question
try
mark.
to get out of here at 10:30 because sometimes. Well, see, now that the internet seems pretty good, but we're gonna try to get out of here at the same time, so we could go and have our little party together without you pigs. And we appreciate you, but we need time alone too.
Destination unknown to you guys.
Yes. What do you think, Eddie?
Sounds good.
I didn't even know Alyssa was off today till I sent her the link,
Mm-hmm.
and she sent me a message back going, "Oh, I'm off today. Did you forget?" I was like, I didn't even know.
I didn't know either. That's why in the middle of the fight, I asked, "Is Alyssa coming?"
I have
I didn't
no.
get a
what is-
response.
It's only the
Unless
second
she-
Thursday,
unless-
isn't it?
Unless she switched it out so she can be here next week.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe.
So
She's
so next
a
week,
woman of mystery, you know.
yeah, she doesn't even tell us what she's doing sometimes. Before we get out of here, too. Okay,
Hey,
so
well-
Christmas. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask Eddie, how's Knott's Berry Farm?
Oh, it was good. It's kind of cold, but it was good.
I haven't seen any pictures.
Oh, I'll send you one right now.
Yeah, please. Everybody's been asking, did he really go? And I go, yes, he did. And
I
nobody
did.
believed you. Nobody
It's
believed you.
going to be
And I said,
Eddie and Charlie Brown.
yeah, but it's gonna be like the wall behind him. It's gonna be a fake one.
You know what? I thought when I went up, I thought the rides. I thought I was gonna get like a headache or something. But no, I did good.
You got on the big rides?
Yeah, I got on Silver Bullet. I got on.
Oh gosh,
Ed-
I'm glad you didn't have.
Eddie,
a
you're
heart
braver
attack.
than I am.
You
I
get
got on
older,
the
Eddie. Those rides. Are
Accelerator.
good. You got on all those?
Yeah, I got an Accelerator, Silver Bullet. I went on Jaguar.
I wonder if that was you. I saw. When I had to go somewhere after the show, and I sent Alberto a picture of that. What's that roller coaster? What was that one I took a picture of?
I think it's Accelerator. That tall one?
That light blue one. Yeah, the one that goes way high in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
went on that.
Accelerator.
Yeah, well, I took a picture of it, and if I would have known that it was going to be rolling, I would have waited and took a video. But as soon as I started driving, when the light turned green, I saw a roller coaster, and I was like, "Oh, there's Eddie."
Yeah, I went on there.
Eddie was loading in as you were taking the picture.
Man.
Orange.
All right, so before we get out of here, go to naturalwonders.com and do your Christmas shopping there. Natural Wonders is all natural products for men and women, beauty products, and all kinds of different products. And the website is naturalwonders.com. That's
Easiest
not one.
way.
Whoops, wrong one. Can you guys see that?
Very blurry.
Okay, you just tell
Yes.
them how to do it. I don't do very
Well,
good at this.
naturalwonders.com. Easiest way. Behind me, the M25show.com. You go to the sponsors link, and it's right there. The website, the promo code. If you're listening to the podcast, just look at the show description. It's the #1 sponsor.
And they get a discount, right?
25% off. Best offer on the internet.
When you use the promo code.
The M25 show.
There we go. And then
All squished in one word.
All squished, yeah. You type in the M25 show all together. And usually it goes in capitals, doesn't it? When you do a promo code, doesn't it automatically do that?
Usually.
Most promo codes. Okay,
Depends on the
O'Hara's.
website.
Do a quick O'Hara's plug real quick, and I'll give the phone number.
O'Hara's, if you in the LA County, Orange County area in Southern California, and you need some landscaping, not just landscaping, mason work. I think they do drainage, sprinklers, anything for the yard. Tree trimming. I don't even have a nursery. Like you want some plants?
Yes.
Yes. O'Hara's Landscaping. Steve's got the phone number.
Yes, you can call them directly at 714-805-1103. That's how you can contact them. And
when you get your service, just mention the M25 show, and what is that, 10% off?
Yeah, 10% off. Even when you call them and you're asking whatever it is, what service you want, tell them right off the bat you heard about them from the M25 show for your 10% off discount. That's when they will give you a quote with the 10% off. And then when the final money's calculated, they'll give you the 10% off of the bill. So they are doing all of Los Angeles and
Orange County.
Yes, they do. They do it all. They do everything for the yard. They do businesses and houses, residential and everything. So give them a call at 714-805-1103. And with that, we're going to get out of here. Eddie, anything else need to be said?
Nope.
He's still looking for
That's
that
it.
picture, aren't you? I think I got a
I
message
just sent
from
it
him.
to you.
Okay. Hey, calm down, Eddie. Yeah.
Come on, Eddie. We started fighting. Let's not end up fighting.
You got Otani, okay? Oh,
I
shit,
got
he is
Ohtani.
at Knott's. Okay, I guess he did go to Knott's.
I did go to Knott's.
Yeah, I
Was
see
he getting
this.
robbed by the train robbers?
I see the Snoopy and the canoe smashing the rocks. I don't know what the hell that is. What happened? How come he's crashed in there?
We're at Camp Snoopy. I don't know.
It's
Alberta?
it's just like when you enter it, he's up. It's a little road. It just goes back and forth. It rocks
No,
back
but-
and forth. So it's like
Oh, it
Snoopy,
moves?
It moves back
yeah.
and forth, up and
It's
down.
like a teeter totter.
It looks like it's smashed in the rocks.
It is
So
on the
it's,
rocks.
it's supposed to be representative.
I'm gonna cover Eddie's face. Look, it's smashed in the rock.
Boy,
Is that
it represents it. It's going down the rapids. So
Like a teeter totter. It moves back and forth.
Oh, so it comes out of the rock?
No, it doesn't come out of the rock.
That piece I'm looking at, does it move?
Yeah, it goes.
It mo-
Just goes like it sways.
sways.
Oh, okay. Because I would think that'd make kids cry if they saw Snoopy smashed in the rocks like that.
It just sways. It just sways.
Eddie, you look pretty happy, Eddie. Huh.
I
Interesting.
was happy that day.
Okay.
I was sad because I didn't do the show, but I was happy I was there.
Oh, I'll get out of here. You sad
You
did
you
not
you
do the
you
show.
could you could have done a live.
He's
You could have
crazy.
checked in, Eddie. I'm gonna put Eddie to shame in early next year.
I was sad because
Teach Eddie. I'm gonna teach Eddie how to do it.
I was sad because I didn't do the show, but I was happy I was there.
Sure.
That's the first time I've ever heard you sad. You're always saying, "When are we off? When are we off? When are we on vacation?"
Yeah.
It
If
closed
we
early,
ever,
too.
if either any was like, hey, should we do a show next week, Eddie? No,
They closed
get off.
They closed at 6:00 that day.
Oh, you thought we were still doing the show?
No, just saying they closed at 6:00.
Hey,
I was kind
yeah,
of surprised they closed that
not-
early.
Not closed
Hey.
early.
Hey, Richard's on. Do you guys have any words for this guy?
Bigfoot hunter.
Yes.
Bigfoot Hunter.
He keeps saying, "Hey, Holmes," and just, I guess he wants his intention here. So, Eddie, you got anything to say to Richard?
Put down the booze.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
no.
Richard.
Yes, I actually got Richard a present this year. You know, I
Can
was,
Can
You got him
Menudo?
that. You got him
No,
that
no.
medicine that makes him throw up if he drinks a beer.
oh yeah, they have that shit. The doctors prescribe. I had to get it. I had to find somebody I know that's a doctor. Do they sell it over the counter now?
I
What
don't
is it?
know.
Doctors used to have this thing that you take. It's pills. You take pills
Mhm.
every day, and if you
Mhm.
drink a beer, it makes you get really sick and throw it up.
Ugh.
Anytime people, I guess, having problems drinking, right, and they want to quit or they're having problems, they give
Oh,
them these
okay.
pills, and they tell
That
them,
makes
"Hey,
sense.
if you start drinking,
Now
you're going to get
Trexon.
violent." What's it called?
It looks like now Trexon.
Is it available over the counter?
Uh,
That makes sense. That'd be a good
I
way
mean,
to quit, I
you-
guess.
Yeah, that would do it.
That
I
would
mean-
do it, I think.
I guess you can order it online. So
Oh well, I guess
Oh,
if
try one of those fake pharmacies.
well, should we try it, Eddie? Would you take one?
No, hell no.
All you do is throw up for a while.
No.
what did they do on the Drew Carey show? One of them pranked the others, like used it as an ingredient in cookies or something, and then they couldn't drink on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh gosh, probably
I know.
downed a whole beer and they got sick.
I like that show. I miss that show.
The Drew Carey show?
Yeah, I like that show. That was funny.
Poor guy.
What was the name of the beer that they drink? The
Buzz
Pup?
beer.
Buzz beer.
Buzz beer? Oh,
It was coffee flavored beer.
Buzz beer.
I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna talk about where we're going because I have no idea where we're going after our show next week.
Sorry, folks. That's a closed session after the show.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
private.
'cause
Oh,
They're
Eddie's
gonna
gotta
introduce. They're gonna introduce to Otani today.
go. Oh, right now?
He's having a press conference at Well, I think it was 1
Noon
p.m.
or 3 o'clock. I don't know. It's sometime in the afternoon.
Eddie, it's only
Yeah,
10:45. Eddie.
We can handle our business session, and Eddie can watch the press conference.
I think it's at 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern, so it's 1 o'clock here.
What is he doing in the East Coast? He's out here supposed to be in LA.
No.
What,
I'm saying
is he
it.
in Japan
I'm
or
saying
what?
I'm saying it's 3 o'clock Eastern time, so that's 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, you got
That's noon here.
2 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1. You got about 2.5 hours, Eddie. All right, well, let's get out of here so Eddie could go watch the press conference.
6 Eastern, 3 Pacific.
3 o'clock, Eddie.
3 o'clock? That late?
Yep. Sorry,
Yes,
Eddie, you're going to have to
nap.
lose your sleep.
And the Raider game's on tonight too. Unbelievable.
Eddie, why don't you go to bed like right now?
I have to work
Well,
tonight
no,
too.
we got to handle business first. So that's
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here so we can figure out what we're doing. And,
Work.
show intro. Okay, we'll see everybody next week. Bye.
They like it. Oh, ha ha.
Made my list and checked it twice. Are you naughty? Are you nice? Ho!
Ho. Ho. Ho.
Beard of white and suit of red. Got my reindeer and my sled.